Hey, Dave from cheapwinefinder.com with a wine review today from Trader Joe's. They actually have some interesting wines right now. There is a wine glut, or they were supposed to be a wine glut, mostly Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley, and COVID-19 has kind of shut down restaurant sales, and you know, there's the fires out there aren't doing anybody any favors right now, but that's where we're at. And so they're starting to see, and Trader Joe's has a bunch of Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. This isn't one of them. This is, let me grab the bottle so I get it right. It's the Trader Joe's Reserve Chardonnay, Carneros Napa Valley 2019 Lot 204. Keep in mind the 204 because there's also a 205, Lot 205, and I believe that is a different producer altogether. These are small production wines from a high-end growing area. This is a prime Chardonnay Pinot Noir growing area, and this is a Chardonnay. It's a 2019, so it's a young wine, a drink it now wine, but that's fine. Drink it now wines are usually made simply. Let the grapes shine through. And not a lot of aging, not a lot of oak. This has some, but not a lot. And it just lets the grapes be nice and juicy and bright. And when you have upscale growing area with expensive grapes with high-end vineyards, well, having a young wine that lets the grapes shine through is a very, very nice thing. Carneros is half in Sonoma, half in Napa Valley. Funny thing on the label, if it's in the Napa Valley where the vineyards are, that will be in the label. If it's on the Sonoma side, they just say Carneros. You know, I guess that's being snobby or something. I'm going to take a sip. It's pretty good stuff. And Carneros' southern border, even though it's inland, is the San Pablo Bay, which is the northern part of the San Fransico Bay, which brings very cold Pacific waters all the way inland, and you get the breezes. You're basically on the coast, even though you're inland, and so it's kind of a freak of nature in the truest sense that it makes good wines. And the back label said it was made by Avid Winery, and I couldn't really find an Avid Winery, but there is in the same town they're from, there's an Avid Vineyards who do high-end Pinot Noir in the exact same city, so it might be a part of that. And they're a high-end producer. And I kind of think this wine is from a high-end producer. They bought the grapes from Carneros and they made it wherever in the Sonoma Coast region. Because the bottle's a heavy bottle. When you get these $10, this is a $9.99 wine. It's usually a lightweight Echo bottle, so it's less glass and cheaper to transport since it's a lighter weight. And it actually has a real cork, which, it's a wine, it should have, but I keep my corks, and I have, a whole bunch of them, and it's so rare. It's always these composites or these plastic things, or I don't know. That's why, I was thinking, you should put screw tops on it. If you're going to use these crappy things, just put screw tops. But this one actually has a very decent cork. It's a young wine you wouldn't age, so it's not a big, thick cork, but it's way better than $9.99 Trader Joe's Chardonnays normally have. So it seems to be high-end grapes from a producer who isn't really always that into making value-priced wines, it seems. They don't tell you much about these things. You have to guess on what you get. But that's what I'm guessing. And it's from Carneros. It tastes really good. It's a young one. Like I said, young wines are style. And that's another thing. In Carneros, they don't make young wine. If this is a 2019, if they just waited 2018 and made the wine a little more complicated, a little bit longer in barrel, they can sell it for $20, $25. Why sell it for $9.99? That's one of the things that Trader Joe's is actually kind of cool for. Trader Joe's will give you a drink it now young wine with really upscale grapes. You don't really get that everywhere. And that's kind of one of the really good things about it. But, you know, people say, oh, it's cheap wine. No, you got it all wrong. You're getting these unique wines that you can't always get everywhere. So, yeah, keep that in mind. If the 205, lot 205 is in your store, well, this isn't going to tell you everything. This is for the lot 204. But it's really good. If you're into Chardonnay, buy it. It's plenty good. It's a taste of Carneros grapes that you're not going to get at this price tag. So there you go. So keep it cheap. Over and out. And until the next time, because there's always a next time, and see you later. Bye-bye.